Thanks a lot, Don, for the kind words of introduction. So much so that you may think I could have landed a helicopter on the rooftop of the Encina Hall and rattled down the side to speak to you here today. You know, whenever I speak in a lot of places, people usually think of me as a woman because of my name, Gita. And in a few other instances, they think of me as an Indian because of the name Gita being part of the famous Bhagavad Gita. Actually, I'm a big fan of India. First reason being I spent quite a number of years in India, and my dad was a big fan of India and Sanskrit, which is why my name was derived of Indian origin. I'm no jack of all trades, as Don might have tried to explain and describe about me, but rather over a period of time, I've come to live by a set of guiding principles that have equipped me to take on a noble, but at times dangerous charge of leading. As you might have known, my background, I actually went to the U.S. on a music scholarship, and I went through the first, second, third, and a little bit of the fourth year of my schooling in my undergraduate. At that time I was at the University of Texas. But as I was about to get on my first professional musical contract, my mom forbade me from finishing my music studies and tasked me to pick up something a lot more pragmatic than being a musician. So I went to the registrar's office the next day, and mind you, at that time, all I wanted to be was Jimi Hendrix, and I was with a big afro, and I was, dressed up as a hippie, and I went to the registrar's office and asked, what was the most popular subject that people were taking at the university, and the lady goes, accounting. So I picked accounting, I filled out the form and changed my major, and there goes my life. And I went all the way. I got my accounting bachelor's degree, and I got my CPA, and I got my CFA, MBA, and my MPA. And I spent about 20 years of my life being a bean counter, a banker, and somewhat of an entrepreneur before I decided to join the government. But all that, I think, has opened up, my view of the world, and also in terms of the challenges and opportunities that I've had to go through. I want to talk about basically three things today. The first one is basically my 2 cents worth on leadership. I couldn't figure out how an Indonesian guy would come to Stanford and would only talk about Indonesia, and that would not do you any justice. The second topic is really about some of the principles that have helped me guide through my leadership journey, in my past life or in my past few years. And the third, surely I want to just put that in the context of Indonesia a little bit, so that you get to know a little bit better about Indonesia.